welcome to day 2 of, I'm going to have to think of a better hook than this, but basically my music journey as a mum and a grandma. I'm somebody who writes banging songs, but hasn't been discovered yet. Basically, that's it. I put this little picture because I was going to go to, look, it says dream. But I'm going to tell you the whole story instead of just saying that. Basically, somebody put wake up, girl wake up, on my video yesterday, on day 1's video. Fully awake, and still doing it. I was posting, look, come here. I was posting when I was getting 24 streams. When I was getting 42 views and 24 streams. I was still posting. On my song, I made a song, I wrote a song, I had it produced, I released it, and it was in, literally, sat there like this for 2 years. That's what it was doing, sat there, 24 streams, and 23 streams of them were probably mine. So I'm not going to stop when I've had, you know, so far, I think today's count is like 2,400. I'm not going to stop now, am I? Don't be foolish. 24 streams, didn't stop. 2,400, still not stopping. Even if only one of you streams it, still going to carry on, because you write for you. Like, any songwriter will tell you, why do you write? Well, maybe they won't, maybe it's just me that does this, but I write for me. Like, I write to get what I want to say out. So I'm not just going to stop. The reason I'm doing these little videos is just to document the journey, so that, you know, it might help someone else who's thinking of doing it, or basically it's just helping myself, really. So today, let's get on to what we've done today. So today's tasks were, I needed to rehearse because I'm at Leeds HMV on Saturday, and today is Thursday. So I needed to rehearse for that. There's 3 songs that I don't do particularly well at the moment. You know, like when you have a mental block about some of them, some of the lyrics. One of them is Hypnotised, and I don't know why that is, because Hypnotised is my, you know, if you don't know about Hypnotised, I'll put a link to Hypnotised in this video. But basically, it's a song that I wrote with Elliot Kennedy at the start of my journey. And I love it so much. And I don't know why I've got a mental block about the first verse. Like, my pianist, Louis, he starts playing it and I'm like, is that a Getaway Car? No, it's not a Getaway Car. In fact, that actually did happen when we did a gig at Northern Guitars. I was there going, oh, and this song, you know, is literally an emotional song, and it's Rain. But Louis was already playing the introduction to Marathons and Heels, and I knew it was Marathon and Heels, but my, I don't know, perimenopausal brain was like, no, it's Rain. So I was like, yeah, embarrassing. But anyway, so I was rehearsing today, making sure that the songs are right. I have got a little bag. Do you want me to show you my little bag? Here is my little bag that I take to gigs. Well, I don't, but my son tells me I needed to make one up, because like the other week, we went back to the house 4 times to get my guitar lead, my mic lead. Like, I literally forget everything. There's a little A4 folder, which is going to have some very gorgeous QR codes made by somebody. I don't know if I can say the name of them, but yeah, made by them, and I'm very grateful. It's my little everything bag. If you haven't got one of these, what you're doing with your life, that is going to be a separate video, because all my friends are like, what is in there? What is in your everything bag? Well, I'm going to tell you. Separate video. A capo, if you know what that is. Now, I don't 100% know what a capo does. I know that sounds the most random thing when I'm a guitar player, but I literally don't. Like, I can't tell you 100%. All I know is that when I play a song without the capo, I know that I'm playing it. Oh my God, where is the capo? Why is my life so random? Here it is. So this I put on the guitar, and I think it makes the notes go higher, but like, put in the comments if that's not right. And I know that I wrote Maths Equation with a capo, I wrote C42 with a capo. These are all songs that aren't released yet, but, you know, note them down. And I wrote them with the capo on, so when I play them, I've got to play them with the capo on. There you go. I mustn't forget to put all this back in the bag, by the way. Anti-back wipes. You want to see the change rooms I have to change in. My little mirror. Just trusty little mirror, compact thing. My SM38. This is my microphone of choice. You have got the SM57, the Shure SM57, which I use for doing streaming and all that, and like stuff like that, and if I have to record stuff. But this, for my gigs, I was taking the other one, but it's really heavy, so I just take the SM58, the Shure mic. Let me know your mic of choice if you're a singer. And I must remember to put the mic lead in, because it's not in here at the moment. What am I like? Here is the guitar lead. One end of that goes into the amp, and I've got the Boss Cube amp. And one end of that goes into the guitar. So there you go. It's all in my bag, and I have to remember that I haven't forgot anything, but I must put the mic lead in there. Do not let me forget. Put some comments in the comment and say, but don't forget your mic lead. Because I'm telling you, game over at HMV if I haven't got a mic lead. Game over. So basically I had to pack my little bag today. There was going to be a separate video on this. And rehearse today, and also sort out some sync, because a lot of people have been saying that my song 7 Letters, which has literally gone insane, the numbers for it have gone insane, for me insane. Like, comparison is the thief of joy. You should never compare yourself to other people, but for me the numbers for 7 Letters have gone insane. And there's so many people putting, this could be a cool Halloween song, this could be a song that could be in a film that's to do with Halloween, or a series to do with Halloween. And I'm like, do you know what? I need to have a sync agency this. So I'm like, hello, the people that are the most important, the listeners, are telling me, this could be in a film. So I've done that as well. Yeah, just really sorting out bits and bobs. But anything like me, you just like, it's such a stressful sort of evening and time of it and everything like that, getting ready for the weekend. So I'm wobbling on now. So basically, day 2, are we nearer to the charts? We're nearer to maybe some sync deals, because I've told the sync people what I think about the sync, and I don't know why they haven't picked that up. We are nearer to making sure that the gig is perfect, because obviously I've got all the stuff I need to do. Rehearsing. Anyone that says to you, oh, I know the songs, I wrote the songs. No, you have to rehearse them. I'm always rehearsing, whether it's with my pianist, Louis, whether it's with my guitarist, whether it's with myself. You've always literally, every day is a day for learning when you're a musician, when you're a songwriter. And also, people go, how do you remember all those lyrics? I don't. There might be times where I sing verse 2 twice, or completely miss out verse 3. Although Louis doesn't let me get away with that. He's like, where's the middle 8? Why haven't you done the middle 8? So back tomorrow for day 3, when I'll be discussing with you some behind the scenes of the songs. So let me know in the comments which song you'd like a behind the scenes of, and also join my mailing list if you'd like to, because that will give you ins and outs as well. But mainly hit that little subscribe thing, because apparently it helps.